are one.
What is up, Transformers Nation, Transformers and stuff here. Today we should be reviewing Transformers Prime First Edition Arcee. As you see, I love that Autobot logo. I love the lightning. It says First Edition. I love the way they did the box art and everything. It also is, of course, it's 2-in-1 vehicle to robot to transform. We kind of expected that. It has a Transformers Prime Arcee, and also if you turn it around to the side, it says includes display stand, so that's cool. It has an Autobot, whatever. Has co-sellers, as you might be able to see. But before we even get down to that, look for your favorite Transformers. Oops, move that down. Look for your favorite robots on Transformers Prime. That's Transformers.com. Has the Transformers Prime Season 1 and 2 cast. That's Transformers Prime right there. Shows Arcee. She's a level 2 transformation, First Edition, Arcee, Autobot, wow. Anyways, Bumblebee and Starscream for co-sellers. Looks pretty amazing. I've been wanting to get her out for so long. If people talk to me, they know this, and it also has Bumblebee for the stand. And also say it's First Edition 2. So I guess second, I don't know. Looks amazing. I'm sorry if this looks like I'm rushing it. I just want to get her out, and I, for one, cannot wait. So I figured, let's get her out, shall we? I think we shall. Okay guys, here we have her inside her motorbike or motorcycle motor. Let's call it motorbike motor. No, it's motorcycle. Whatever. Here she is, and if you can't already tell, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a zoom out. Can't already tell. Her colors are really amazing. Now I do have my light right here, but even like just turning my light around for a second, this is just how she looks. She looks amazing, personally, if you ask me. I do like how she kind of goes off to one side. Now her weapons do store via peg. You can actually see that the way it stores. And they look considerably nice. The molding detail is good, and the paint job for First Edition is half decent. I do like it. And she comes with 2. Some people were hoping that she would come with a gun. I don't care for the gun. She does use the knives, I do believe, more often in the show, or maybe that's just me. Oops. Maybe that's just me, except I believe that's kind of her signature, if anything, even if she didn't use it as often. That's how I remember her. So she does have a kickstand that comes down, so if you don't have the kickstand, she's gonna flop really until she falls. So might want to put that up. Colors are extremely show accurate. You have the kind of pinkish, not really, little pink bronze. I don't really like a pinkish bronze. That's how I'm going to describe it. You also have some nice silver. Oops. You also have some nice silver. It's like First Edition, I'm already breaking it. Nice silver here and here. It's just hard to hold for some reason. Also have the nice silver here. The blue overall is so show accurate. It's that dark blue here. I don't believe it was this color. But still, overall, it still works with the figure. It looks considerably nice. And let me know if I'm doing a good job with the lighting. I am trying my best. And another way I know how I'm doing really good is because you could actually now start to see the reflections, as before you couldn't. So yay. But lighting overall as the figure, let me know how I'm doing. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Overall, the kibble is just the legs. That's about it, really. And these are essentially the little arms, kind of all mushed into one. And I also do like those little details. I don't know how well you can actually see that. Zoom in. Yeah, those little details look really cool. Look good, you can actually see it. See, lightings are working. Yeah, it's very cool little details that I for one, appreciate a lot. So, little details that do go a long way. But anyways, that's pretty much about that. That's pretty much about it for that. But let's just compare it to, I believe in the first episode, we saw her compare it essentially to First Edition Vehicle. As you can see, 100% out of scale. If you can't tell already, this is just way too high, in my personal opinion. So yeah, that's just that. Move him, sorry, Gary, or Steve. I prefer personal call him Steve or whatever. There you go, we got first edition Cliffjumper. Now to compare her to a Voyager who were in the show in Transformers Prime Season 2 Episode 1, it was, I believe, Transformers Prime, yes, it's during Season 2 Episode 1, Episode 2, or Episode 3, one of those, he literally held her in his hand, so you can imagine, look how big he is already. There's your size comparisons. Insane, right? But that's pretty much about that. That's pretty much about it for her right now. I showed you where the weapon sword. And oh, also I do like the mold in detail right there, but you don't quite get it on the, oh no, you do get it on the side. Weird. I didn't see that before, but the mold in detail is just like a motorcycle, honestly, from the show. It's very realistic. And let's get moving on, shall we? I think we shall. Okay, so overall, gonna have to give it the benefit of the doubt. I personally like the transformation as a collector. It's not too complex for a collector, but don't give this to young children. Like overall it's easy minus the top part. It's kind of a little confusing, but otherwise than that, it's pretty great. So sit back, relax, enjoy the montage, and I'll catch you later. Enjoy the ride. So we have her inside her robot mode. I may just say she does come with this nice stand. It's really just a cardboard box, but I can still be grateful that they included it. It has an Autobot, Transformers Prime logo, and a Decepticon logo, and it's just really cardboard box. Voyagers come with a way better one. Probably gonna keep those ones, but that's a different story for a different day. If you want to know why she isn't really in proper frame, well, might as well show you. Here she is compared. Oops. Anyways, here she is compared to Transformers Prime First Edition Cliffjumper. I figured, why would you stand in? You were standing 2 seconds ago. And the moment you're ready to get on camera, like, no, you're not gonna stand. There you go. So you can see we never really saw them together for Season 1, but afterwards when you do get to see them together for Season 2, oops, kind of spoiled, but everyone watched Transformers Prime by now, so it's all good. You get to see it. Bumblebee, which, as you can see, he's actually, like, this is actually a terrible scale. If you're looking for the RID one, only get that one for scale. Paint job, I personally like this one. Weapons, I personally like this one, but that's just my personal take and opinion on that. Hey, if you want, just pay attention. Anyways, here she is, next to Gary, or Steve as I like to call him, but Gary by M216, Steve by me, Bird by, is it Octobot? I have no idea at this point, but yeah, there you go. And now you guys got to see it compared to a deluxe from the RID line, from the first edition. What about Voyager from the Beast Hunters line? You didn't get to quite see that. Here she is compared to Optimus, so that's a good scale. When Optimus came back looking buff. Awesome scale, as a matter of fact. Awesome soft scale. I'm just gonna move this camera back and bring her forward. Now, I think the main question is, where do we start? Okay, you know what, let's just start with stuff like light piping. See, it's pretty good. It's just hard to get in there, because like you just don't know. There you go. The light piping is very good. Hello, my name is Arcee. Yay. So far, paint job and everything else, wise, she has been amazing. The only new thing is that Autobot logo. Only new thing I can see personally. But yeah, she does have a bit of a backpack. It's okay. Some people hate on it. I think it gives her more personality with the hues, make her look more feminine. So yeah, overall I love it. Now these chest parts, so to speak, floppy, really floppy, and I believe they say put it like that on the box or something, I personally just say, hey, I don't want anything flopping around. It makes it look like it's mistransformed. It ain't about that life. So, same paint job, really. So now let's get down. She has a ball joint for the head, so you know that kind of goes 360, which is creepy, but still, she can do this because she has a ball joint here. Does this. Kind of has a weird, I don't really know what to do with all that. Ball joint. You can imagine. She does everything you think she'll do. Her foot only goes back. Oh, and don't forget when I mistransformed this, so just be sure to put that like that. If you want. That's a personal preference, I do believe. I don't believe they said that on the instructions. Speaking of, the instructions suck for this, but still, it's okay. I will forgive. Now, her weapons. Really important. And I just say the colors, I don't know if I probably said this, look amazing on her. I just don't even know, it's just amazing. Okay, so finally got her weapons on. You may realize there was a cut, so I have no idea what I'm talking about, but gave some trouble. Peg's in there, and can't get this one up here, so you could just store it there via peg, as you see, and same thing here, just a peg or an eclipse, and she's fairly posable, as you can see, a great vigor. You know, this is a term I don't use usually, so if you're new to this channel, and if your kids are watching, they're going to watch that channel, no need to worry, I do not use this term usually, but she's just a sexy vigor, I'm sorry. I don't really use that often, once again, I'm not going to say it again, but yeah. That's just what she is. Amazing figure. So let's just go with the overall score. Giving it to first edition, score from 1 to 10. By far, does she get a 7.9, almost that 8. But if that would go in, she would have got an 8. That kind of sucks now, doesn't it? Only thing taken away really from the figure, that and the scale. Like, she could have easily got a 9 if those two stuff worked, but 7.9. I guess that's that, right? So do not forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share this video if you haven't already, like this video if you want Transformer faction, and most importantly, to all toys are fun. Once again, I want to thank you for watching, and to all toys are fun.